Hey guys, so in the last couple of videos you probably noticed that the background in my videos has not been my usual background, and that's because I recently moved place. I wanted to show you my new workspace and just do a little art studio tour. Okay, to be honest, I really can't call this a studio, it's more like a nook. Let me just show you. So this is it. It's basically just like a little nook in a hallway, and we got some floating shelves and a desk installed. So let me show you around. Let's move further out. Okay, walking in. I better fix this pillow. That's my little chair. Got it from IKEA. This is the actual desk. And these are the two shelves. So let's start with the shelves, which are really empty. That's it. Yeah, I haven't fully moved in yet. Like, I've got a bunch of stuff that I haven't unpacked, and I kind of want to design the space really nicely. So I've been looking at like Pinterest and different catalogs, but I just can't bring myself to buy anything or decide on anything. So it's just going to stay empty. So some books I read. That's my drone, and that's the plant. So now I'm going to show you the desk, and I know it's just like a desk with nothing interesting about it. But the more I thought about it, there actually is some key points that I want to show you. So, ta-da, here we go. And you can see my computer of choice is a 2015 MacBook Pro. So that's the computer that came before they did all the USB-C stuff. And so I have cables everywhere. This is a link that I got from a comic convention. I did a video review unboxing it. This is the little Mega Man that my brother bought for me. And yeah, both of these characters are by Good Smile Company. They do some really awesome small Nendoroid figures. This is my external monitor. I think it's a 27-inch 4K monitor by Dell. And this leads me to the first thing that I'm really excited about with my desk setup, which is, see that warm light? Doesn't it look awesome? The light actually comes from a little lamp that I clamped to the shelf right back here. And it's a Hector lamp from IKEA. So you can adjust it like this. And it just sets like the color mood, and it just makes it feel really great. Moving along to the next part of my desk. You can see I've got an external keyboard here, and the coolest thing about this keyboard is it folds up, so it's completely portable, and it feels pretty good too. Here I've got my mouse. It's a MX Master wireless, and yeah, notice how I just went for a lot of wireless accessories because it's just so much cleaner. Okay, so this next part of my desk setup I'm really excited about, and I've never had this before. It's this little guy here. It's a aroma diffuser. So the way it works is you fill it with water, and then you drop a couple of drops of your chosen essential oil in, and then it just makes the whole place smell really nice. And if you've never seen one of these before, I definitely think you should try it. Having a nice aroma in your workspace will help calm you down and just help you relax and focus. Two other really cool features that it has is that you can set a timer, so you can set it for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 180 minutes. That way that it will automatically shut off, and you can use it when you want to fall asleep. It also has a really cool little light that has 2 levels of intensity, and it just helps keep that warm mood going, and yeah, it's just really cool. Okay, enough about that. Next is my microphone. So this is the Blue Yeti microphone. Sadly, I don't really use it that much. I just speak right into the camera that I'm holding right now. And the reason for that is because I'm not too fussed about production quality. I believe that a really good video on YouTube isn't really about the polish, it's about the storytelling and the editing, which means that your equipment doesn't really matter. But I will use this microphone in future. Just recently I haven't been using it. Now you probably noticed something else in this shot which is more interesting, which is this. That's right, that's my Wacom pen. And a couple of people have been asking me what tablet do I use, and the tablet I use is not a fancy one. I don't use those big Cintiqs. I use a Wacom Intuos. I think it's the medium size. I have it right under here. So this is what I use. It's nothing fancy. It has a decent amount of pressure sensitivity. I don't know the exact amount. But the thing that I like about this over, you know, the more expensive things like those huge Cintiqs or even the large size of this is the medium. The large size is that they're way too big and unwieldy. I really like having something small like this so that I can lean back in my chair and just put it on my lap and draw and not have to worry about being up close or being in a certain position. And yeah, it's just really easy to use and simple. The next part of my tour is my pens and pencils and stationery. So I've got in the top rack just some sketching tools, then down below I have my Copics. Those are the 4 markers that I have, and then also an ink brush pen. And then I got my refills here, some empty space and other random stationery. What have I got in here? Let's see. Stapler, Nintendo Switch control thingies that I haven't opened, and yeah, some cable management and just bits and bobs. Is that paper clips? All this stuff is from Muji, and no, this is not an ad for Muji. I just really love that store, and it helps me keep things organized, and I really need that because I'm the type of person, like when I was in school, I would just chuck everything in a pencil case. And you know how when you leave pencils in a pencil case for too long, they just start becoming all gnarly and like dirty. You know, there would be pencil shavings somehow get inside it. And also I would have rubber eraser dirt in there. And all your really nice stationery that was really new just looks horrible. I was also the type that would just lose stationery all the time, like would just get lost in the bottom of my bag and would never see the light of day. So by having all of this neatly organized, it kind of reminds me that yes, I've got really nice stationery here that's ready to be used, to not forget about it, and also to remind me that these are expensive items that I shouldn't be just chucking at the bottom of my bag. So why not display them and give them a proper place? Anyway, moving on, I also have more Muji stuff down here. Some PB storage boxes, they're stackable. So you buy them separately and then just put them on top of each other. And I love that because it means it's less chunky than normal storage. Like instead of having a bulky set of drawers underneath here, I just have these lightweight plastic drawers. A bunch of junk in there. I really need to organize it. Oh, there's a camera there. Speaking of cameras, here is the tripod I use and also cable management. So I have a Blue Lounge box. Basically that houses all my power adapters, and yeah, just keeps things out of the way so that when I want to clean the floor I can do it easily and not have to dodge my way around power boards. Okay, so while I was doing this video, I realized one thing about art workspaces, or just any creative or study workspace, that is the most important thing. I've always been a fan of looking at desk setup videos on YouTube, and a lot of these YouTubers, they speak about things like having a clean and fresh desk setup, and I love that. I love clean and fresh setups. I love keeping things neat. But why was this always like such a reoccurring theme, and does it really matter? What I noticed is that the thing that's most important isn't like the features or how great your computers are or how big your monitor is. The thing that's most important about a desk setup is how that setup makes you feel. And that was the reason I chose that lamp to cast a warm glow behind my monitor, because it makes me feel better. And that's the reason I got the aroma diffuser, because the smells make me feel better as well. Same with the stationery and all that organization. By having everything neatly organized, I feel more organized and my mind can focus better. The better we feel, the more productive we are, the more we can create, and the more work we can do. So I've shown you the basics of my desk and everything that I have here, but there is one killer feature that I feel like makes this desk absolutely perfect. So before I mentioned like some desk setup videos that have like really expensive gear and in a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm poor and that all my stuff is really bad. I still feel really grateful to have a laptop and this big monitor and some of the things that I have. Aside from the fact that I can't afford those things, I don't think I'd want them, because everything that I need to create, I can fit right into my backpack. So laptop, Wacom tablet, sketchbook and a pencil case. If the most important part of your productivity is how you feel, then being able to get up and go outside at will is a key part in creating more and improving. Because sometimes, no matter how great your desk setup is, you're just going to want to get up and go outside. So that was just a quick tour of my workspace. Let me know in the comments below if you have any tips or suggestions, or just the things that you like about your workspaces. You might have noticed on my desktop wallpapers I had some of my paintings, and if you want to get your hands on them, you can find them at my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Jaywalker Pictures. There I also do behind the scenes blog posts, and you can find out a lot more about me and my process and just what I'm working on that week. So right now it's the 23rd of December and it's one day until Christmas Eve, but I just wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible just to say Merry Christmas, thanks for watching my channel and subscribing, and I hope you all have a happy holidays, eating lots of food and spending time with your friends and family. There will be one more video coming out before the end of this year, and it's going to have a painting, and I'm really excited about the painting as well, so stick around for that. And then it's on to 2018. So one of the things that I didn't get done this year that I really wanted to do was release a whole new website with an online store and some new products, but it didn't happen. So 2018, this is the year, and I'm going to try to push to get it done really early on, but more info on that soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.